polycystic ovaries. You need to see a gynecologist and get an ultrasound and see if there are things that need to be sort of attended to as you work through your fertility. Okay?
Well, I brought it up to my doctor, and he doesn't seem to care. So
what kind of
I don't know.
I see what. Yeah, see, Maggie, Adam doesn't care either. So
Right. Now, me and your doctor should get together and start a club.
what kind of doctor is it?
the kind of, well, since my husband's in the military, I only can go to the ones they tell me to, and it's a family practitioner.
All right, you need to see a gynecologist.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, baby doll.
Okay.
Good time.
Thank you very
Yeah. Military gynecologist. Wow, there's
Oxymoron.
There's a TV show. Hank Jackman, military gynecologist. This week, he busts. Who are we talking to? Oh, sorry.
Rapist.
Al-Qaeda women trying to smuggle explosives into the country. Call on Hank Jackman, military gynecologist. Yeah, play that rape. Oh, do you have that whole drop?
In order to reach these kids, Hank will have to become a rapist.
He's coming up next week.
Oh, who is that? Is Titus?
Will Arnett.
Oh, Will Arnett, yeah, from Arrested Development. Yeah, show's doing good. All right, remind me when he comes in to get him to do those rapist things.
I don't think we'll have to remind. You'll launch into that immediately.
Always my favorite.
And Anderson will remind you with a couple of drops.
All right, we'll just do this week on.
Why don't I? Can I be honest with you? I don't find that funny.
Who gives a rat's ass?
I'm just telling you. I don't.
Well, listen, if you don't find it funny, there's a better not chance it's hysterical.
Could be. I find many things you do funny. I don't find that's funny.
A rapist. A rapist. A rapist.
Well, he wasn't doing it right, by the way.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, the joke is, this week on Hack, in order to catch a counterfeiter, Hack is going to have to become
a counterfeiter. Or rapist.
Drew, what is that impulse with you? What is your impulse to slide in and F everything up in the last 10 seconds of it?
What's your impulse to...
What is your impulse?
What is your impulse to stop what you're doing? I'm just talking along with you. I'm a rapist.
You're not talking along with me. You slide in the last quarter of the thing and screw it up. What is that impulse? Why can't you sit still? I'm explaining to you. You go, look, I don't find that funny. And I go, oh, okay. Look, here's how it goes. It goes, this week on Hack, in order to catch a counterfeiter, Hack is going to, and then you slide in. There's 6 seconds left. Why? So you can not be wrong? Or like, what's that slide in impulse there? Huh? Oh, Drew. Let's see, now he gets all coy because he's like a beat dog. But what is that impulse?
It's what I could say. Maybe I don't understand it, but it's talking along with like yeah. That's what that is. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of that, you stop and have a fit about it. I'm finishing. I'm trying to talk along with you, just like that. That's it. That's
you
what that
jump in with this.
Yeah, I'm talking along with
you. You're talking along with me.
Actually, it would
be... All right,
be...
Anderson, give me a witness, would you?
Yeah, I heard you do it, Drew.
Oh, no, I didn't say I don't do it. I know I do it. But I'm saying, what is the impulse he's asking? And I'm saying it's talking...
How about this? What do you mean? How about when a caller asks a question, I dare to take a sip off my coffee mug, there's just dead air because you're not jumping in there, but you slide in at the end to F something up.
Hey, Drew, I agree with you on like 99% of the stuff, but this time I heard you talking and I closed my eyes and just braced myself because I knew that he was not going to dig it.
But he's asking I understand he doesn't like that, but obviously I have an impulse to do it, and he's asking what's the impulse.
What is the impulse?
Anderson, you have any theory?
I think it goes with your whole thing that you have to get something done right when you have it handed to you, and like you want to get to the punchline, you want to help him to the punchline.
So it's a codependency, which
yes,
finishing sentences.
You want to like guess or help or push or something.
Finishing sentences.
But it's wrong. It's wrong 90% of the time.
So ignore it.
I can't ignore it. You asked me to tell the joke.
Yeah, but ignore me.
I can't ignore it. It's a verbal
Why? You do it all the time. You're doing it right now.
How can I ignore it if you're asking me to say something or do something?
And I talk with you like you're doing right now. You just ignore it.
Right.
Now you seem to have no
step
problem
on
right
it.
now.
This is not. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Why can't you do it?
How can? What do you mean? Hey, why don't you ignore it next time you're singing and someone slides in during the crescendo and starts singing a different song next to you? Just ignore it.
It's an ego thing with you as far as telling a joke. You have to everybody stand back.
It's not an ego thing for me. It's a rhythm thing.
But everyone has to stand back and hold our breath. Like, oh my God, you're telling a joke.
Drew.
Oh my God.
Everyone has to stand. You asked me. Everyone, no, you don't have to stand back and sit at my ham in awe. You just have to let me explain or get through or express whatever it is I was trying to express. It's not like we're having a debate or an argument. That's a different situation. You want to know what was funny about this thing. I was going to execute it for you, and then you slide in and step on the last part.
I apologize, but does it need the huge reaction?
Yes, because you do it all the time. All right.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
You should take Adam to work with you one time because you know he won't be able to keep his mouth shut, and then it's in your arena, and you can say, "Hey, step off."
All right, let's just play it again. Can you play that again?
No, I know I do that. It's not that I'm saying I don't do it. I know I do. I apologize for doing it. But you're asking what's the impulse, and I'm saying why do we have to stop the show for 10 minutes?
I know, but understand. What if you said? What if we're sitting at a dinner table and you said, like someone said, Drew, tell that joke you tell that funny joke you tell, and so you told the joke, and you got toward the end, and as you got the end, I slid in and said, tried to guess the punchline at the very end.
A, people do that all the time, but B.
Yeah, they're idiots.
I don't. The part of the problem we get into here is I don't realize you're telling a joke. I'm thinking that you're telling. I thought we were having a discussion.
How could it be more obvious when I went into the voice and did the whole thing?
In order to reach these kids,
replay.
We'll have to become
Anderson?
a rapist.
Anderson,
have what?
Come on, replay what Drew did and what I said.
That takes a lot of work.
No, I know what I did, and I know.
No, you don't.
No, you were. Yes, you were launching into this thing. Here's how he said it wrong. The way to do it is.
I still want to know how to do it.
Yeah, I do too.
Now, how dare you?
Well, now here you are going into the coy passive thing.
No, listen, I got momentum from last night. We'll talk off the air. All right, we're taking a break. We'll be back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. Drew and I arguing all the way through the bathroom break. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. We need a guest in here. All right. In order to catch a killer, Hack's got to become a killer. All right. Hey, Drew. Drew doesn't know what he does.
I know what I do. I don't know how to stop. And that's why, unless I became
all right, but here's what you need to examine. You were like, hey, look, I don't think that's funny. And then the person, me, said, well, let me explain how you do it. And I got 3/4 into it. And then right at the end, you went, yeah, I know, he becomes a rapist. And by the way, you screwed it up, which is not even the point, but it's not something bad to focus on. It's like, well, why do you got to jump in and step on it? That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Let the person counter. Like, okay, you said, look, I don't think this is this way. Let the person go, well, let me show you why I think it's this way. That's all right. All right, that's good times.
I'm a rapist.
Jen?
Yeah.
You're 23?
Yeah.
What's up?